Hi there, this is Cameron, and I'm doing a video today on 7 Days to Die, patch, or alpha, whichever you prefer, 11.5. I'm running a POI pack of 90 prefabs on my server. It is a public server, it's my server, it's one of those pay-to-rent servers anyways. It's called Noob Friendly 11.5, very PvE only. I don't really like PvP, and if I see somebody PvPing and they're not an admin or moderator, I automatically ban them for 1,000 years. So unless you're a fucking vampire, you're not gonna outlive it. And I also run the server manager too, and I can see in people's inventories and all that shit and teleport you to me and stuff. But currently, right now, I'm in front of a house that looks like a pistol. It has a door that you can enter. It usually has a second door that's here, but it's locked and you have to break it. And of course, here's another door that you would have to break. I'm flying around as an admin. Of course, I'm an admin. Of course. Usually a bunch of locked doors down here. It's a good little place to live if you want. Like you could literally put down a keystone, and you can break all the doors up top and put down a keystone and live down here, and nobody would be able to come down here and break anything or touch anything, really. I mean, they could probably open shit, but if you put a password on it, they wouldn't be able to break it. The keystone is set to indestructible. It will cover a 30 times 30. I modified the entity class XML file, but that's for admins only. I also made it where feral zombies will constantly appear in the game, since they seem to be rare as hell. I made it where they'll appear in the Wasteland, Gravetown, which is also Wasteland. Some people don't know what Gravetown is. That is this city over here at coordinate 00. It was originally called Gravetown when I played all the way back to Alpha 5. Let's see here. I made it. I'll go in creative menu and I'll show certain things that I have so far, like shotgun shells. They still stack the same number and never really seen a purpose. A lot of the items I made it where they, like bottled water, murky water, I made it where they stack to 65. Just some items I thought they should actually stack to 65, but yes, I know you can make them stack higher. Let's see here. What else have I done? Let's see, yeah, so feral zombies spawn everywhere. You'll find certain POIs. You can live in them, do whatever the hell you want. I'm not too damn picky. Oh great, is that part of the map didn't load? Seems about right. One little chunk. Anyways, that's been happening to a lot of servers. That's nothing new. See, I think I'm currently... And yes, that's my name in the game anyways. Currently level 29. I made it where I changed the scout files, so instead of seeing 3 spider ant zombies, you'll come across 1 spider ant zombie and 2 feral zombies. And if you kill the spider ant zombie before it ever gets to you, if you shoot at the feral zombie or it sees you, it'll automatically spawn in about 15 or 20 other feral zombies, including regular zombies. So it's not necessarily a hardcore server, but I wanted to make it more interesting since nobody really sees feral zombies. About 4 shots to the head will usually end up killing them. With a sniper rifle, flawless. I'm not sure about shittier weapons. They probably won't do any. It'll probably take a load more. But yes, I'm using a combo pack version 2. I know there's a newer one, it's version 4 out, but I just haven't switched over to it yet. My internet is not as great as some people would call it. If I mention my internet, people would be like, "Oh, I've never heard of that. That's really shitty." I'd be like, "Yes, it's not really great either." So my ping is usually about that high, or 120, since it's half a megasecond, if anyone knows what the fuck that is. Just pretty much right above dial-up, but it works out okay regardless. That's why I'm running a server. Let's see here. I have custom recipes. They're not the greatest in the world, but you know, they'll make do with what I do currently have. Flagstone, shit like that. My personal favorite was always the large beef ration. I always wanted a recipe all the way back to when I started doing recipes in Alpha 7. and when the editor came out around that time or at some point. So this was always my favorite recipe to have, because rotten meat, you never had a fucking purpose for it. It was either make a recipe for a corpse, or eat it and get fucking sick along the way, because you have 50% chance to get sick, and then you're pretty much get fucked for half of your life. Of your little life. As you can see, like they nerfed the stamina and the health, which I don't know what genius came up with that idea. I guess make it harder, I don't know. I'm currently playing with another player. I think she lives, where the hell does she live? Northeast. She's currently working on a project of her own. I was up there helping her just a short bit ago. Actually, the POI she lives at is fucking nice. I'm sad I haven't came across something like that yet. Seems still in this town. Let me just teleport real quick. The downfall to me teleporting on most servers as an admin, since I'm an admin on two other servers, is I tend to lag really badly. At some point I'll probably modify the Hornet to actually do more damage. As you can clearly see, there's a feral zombie there. I only took 3 shots. At times I do play legitly, I don't always fly around. I just thought I'd show this video of me flying around, just seeing different places. That's a current vanilla POI. That's some shithole building, it's vanilla POI. Born and Noble. Is that a POI? I think. Usually a big fucking house is a POI. That's a POI. That's a new one. That's one of the new ones. This big white ass house. Actually this was a POI from 10.4 and probably 10 in general. Let's see, is the train station around here some damn where? Usually there's a train station you'll come across that's in Gravetown all the time. It usually starts out as a bunker and you work your way down and you can basically live there forever if you want to. I made it where if the pickaxe can one-shot stone if it's flawless, but anything under that, it takes 2 to 3 hits and it's just shit. I made it where like the 3 primary tools you ever use, like a fire axe, a shovel, and pickaxe, won't require stamina use, because I just think it's fucking stupid, but in the real life world, you would actually use stamina. That's a new POI. I think, what the fuck is this? Is this the bowling alley? No, this, oh, this is a strip club. Yeah, this is a strip club. Down here to the dungeon, oh boy. Let's see what else we can find yet. Okay, so yeah, Triple X, strip club. There's a few of those around. This is a nice little POI. This is actually the one that she has way the fuck up there, but I wouldn't want it in Gravetown because it's always so fucking foggy and you'd be overrun with ferals constantly. Let's see here. So my server is very public. It is on the modded section. So if it seems like something you want to join, if you're a new player, you can join it. If you're a player returning, you can join it. The only time you're allowed to PvP, even though I already mentioned that I don't like PvP in general, is you can only shoot another player if somebody actually tries to come up to you and actually grief you. But if you have a keystone down in place, you won't have to worry, because anything they blow up won't do shit. Because they won't be able to put it down, and if they magically did, then there'd be a script kid, you little bastard. You want to murder all them motherfuckers. Yes, I'm probably very negative, and I don't really give a shit much either. See, this is a regular house. This is a new POI. So you can got this little diving board. Some of these POIs you just fucking live in. Like, some of them could possibly be better than ones you make. Don't get me wrong, some people do make some interesting ones, but the ones that I've seen, like, there's some interesting ones on the forums of 7 Days I've seen, but some other ones people post just usually looks like shit. This is a new POI. course, look at that feral zombie just standing there. It doesn't know what to do. Oh, I hit level 30. Woo. I believe I did make the ferals give you more EXP. But, whatever works. But there should be new POIs in every biome you come across. But anyways, this is just me hanging out here in Gravetown since it's so fucking foggy. I would never want to live here in general. I know some people do love Gravetown. I know they like playing there because that's where the most zombies are at. I don't have my view distance turned up all the way. I have it turned down because when I turn it up I tend to lag more and I don't prefer it. I was helping her put down all these spikes, and I did a test run by spawning in one feral, and then it ended up spawning in thousands of fucking other ones. It was like a massive war of gore blocks everywhere. I believe she did some reworking of what she wanted to add, but other than that, we're still working on putting down more spikes. She wanted to add like a type of tower, a castle tower wall, so she has it on all four sides. I'm sure she plans to do more. I ended up putting down all these spikes, so I'll have to put down another row. About 4 spikes will do it. It may not stop the ferals, but you know, it's still fun to shoot their ass relentlessly. The plains, to me, was never really a great place to ever build in, but it was the flattest and the more stable to build in. At some point, I'll build something, I just haven't yet, since I've done so many goddamn wipes, just to get actually good enough POIs in one area. Different seeds, they call them. Let's see here, for instance, if I talked about Shamway or not. Originally this is set to, you have a 50% chance to get food poisoning. I nerfed that. I made it where you can just eat it, and it'll be okay. I made it where, all the medicines like painkillers, antibiotics, a bandage. I know a bandage doesn't heal you, it stops the bleeding, but I wanted to add extra effect, so I made it where it can heal you. For instance, painkillers to me just always seemed like when you took them, they didn't ever heal you enough, or they didn't heal you at all. So I added where it would give you plus 10 to health. You still lose 5% hydration though. Let's see, bandage. That automatically heals you, of course. I made it where just the regular one would still help you too. You want to get completely fucked. I don't know if I did anything to vitamins. No, I didn't do anything. I thought maybe I did. Antibiotics, I made it where it heals you just for the hell of it, because I figured since you're taking a cure, maybe you're a little bit low on health, it'll help in some retarded way, I don't know. What else was there that's healable? Well, anyways, I thought I would just show you some interesting things, see what you thought. Yeah, so there's 90 POIs. It's combo back version 2, even though they have 4 out. I'm helping her build up this place. Maybe it'll be magnificent, I don't know. Most likely will be, since it'll give off a castle tower effect with thousands of fucking spikes, and there's also water she added, kind of like a little dungeon aspect, I guess. Just run off over here. So there's water down at the bottom, and spikes, so you get fucked if you're a new player and you didn't know they were there, which that tends to happen. We found out a little trick, like if you happen to have these open, that the zombies can't pass through them. Especially good to use like if you decide to like live in a house, and instead of putting down a door that have zombies beat the fuck out of your door, you can just break one part, like you can break one part of a block and put one of those down. Yes, I do have shop on my server too. I have it where you can buy like certain things for certain prices. I'll probably nerf the prices, I just haven't got around to it yet. Here's the different items you can buy. It was part of the server manager, so you don't get completely fucked or bored for that matter. You get 5 coins per zombie kill. Let's see what else there was. Overall, I would say everyone's friendly because I have several admins and moderators. At least 4 or 5 of them try to stay on at one time. Mainly it's just me and the other person there that's an admin. But at times she tends to play a lot more than I do, and also build a hell lot more than I do. Kinda jealous, because sometimes the shit she builds is like way beyond anything I've ever fucking built. Because I like building massive fucking things. It excites me. It puts a lot of effort into it. It's the whole point of trying. Let's see what else I did. I made it where oil stacks to 64, because originally it stacks to 15, I believe. So I made it where goldenrod T stacks to 64 because it was originally 15. I went through and made certain things stack to 64 because I just thought the 15 wasn't cutting it. Honey can stack to 64, beer can stack to 64. Other than that, the good thing is, like, starting out new, like, you probably won't encounter a feral zombie immediately. But there is a chance you can. If you see one and you're low level, you probably want to run like fuck unless you've made a bow. I did add a command to the bow to where you could fix it, because that's a fuck up on the devs part, because they didn't add it. So you don't have to worry about that. It was repair with stick. They just never got around to repairing it, I'm not sure. At some point I'll go back and I'll fix the claim block, since they have no intentions of re-adding tungsten back in the game. They said it caused too many issues with, I fucking don't know. To me it seems like half the time the devs have a thumb up their ass. I don't fucking know. I have no clue. But other than that, overall I still think it's a fun game. I've never played Minecraft, but people say this is a lot like it. That it's more upgraded, and there's a black fucking tree, which I don't understand. Like, the color, texture, mesh file got fucked up, I'm not sure. I do try to do as much coding as I can, or as much as that I'm capable of doing. So I'm not your average noob or amateur person. Let's see here. Shows I currently have 403 zombie kills. The most zombie kills I've ever had during 7 days, I believe, was in Alpha 9. That had 7,000. Which is a little too much overkill, but of course I was still flying around even then, and I didn't have any deaths, so yeah, people would look at it and be like, well, that's kind of bullshit, he has that many kills. That was back whenever I would spawn in a random horde repeatedly, or just go around killing shit. My server is currently a 12 slot. Other than that, it's PvE, obviously. You can only kill somebody if they kill you. I do have PvP turned on because there was a glitch a long time ago that may or may not be fixed. I'm not sure, but I know a long time ago if you turned PvP off, as in friendly fire off, and you put down a keystone, it wouldn't protect shit. I'm not sure if that's still in effect or not, because that's how it was for me. And that's why I have it on, just in case, like. And there's also the other factor of just some annoying bastard following you around, even if they're not a noob, even if they're just somebody that's played with you and you just really fucking hate them. You can just, yeah. So it's for that too. But there's always somebody watching. I always read the log files as much as I can every day. I will check them 2 or 3 times a day. I try to stay active on my server as long as possible. I think I'm currently living the dream on 2,166 hours. You can tell I have played the shit out of this game. I pretty much know it forwards and backwards. I made it where you don't have to mine ore just in caves, because I got tired of that shit. I actually got the idea from 2 friends, because we were working on the biomes XML, and I changed the word caves on every single topic to the word all. So that made it where not only would you have to go in caves and find ore, the ore is still in caves. It's just you can mine anywhere in the game and still get ore. Maybe I can run over this cliffside. Yeah, so clearly there's ore right here. So you don't get completely screwed. It's not like how it was before where you just mine endless stone. You actually will, you will be able to mine different ore and everything. It's just like how it was a few, let's see, an Alpha 10. Alpha 11's when they did this whole shit where you just have to find caves for random gen. I just didn't like the idea that much. I thought it got boring. Plus, people would always build on the damn caves. And if you went down there, they had a keystone or they had some stupid-ass traps set up. I think it was more for to keep zombies away, but I just didn't like it. So that's why I made it where you can just build anywhere you want and mine anywhere you want, and you have the endless fucking ore. And people still trade if they want to. They can run halfway across the world to you. I try to keep everyone within a 5,000 by 5,000 radius, because I know if you go out any farther than that, the server tends to fuck up. But I never have to worry, because nobody ever tends to go out that far, because they tend to die way before then. Seems like everyone's favorite everyone's favorite weapon would be the sniper rifle. I do see people run around with a bow occasionally. I personally like the hunting rifle since I've made it better. I added 6 shots to it. Some servers I played on have 7. Some still use the pussy ass 1. Like it's a fucking 22, but I don't understand. Or a pea shooter, whatever the hell you want to call it. But anyways, I hope you enjoyed my video. I will be doing more just for the hell of it. It's not to get money or anything like that. I just enjoy doing videos for games. I play other games like Long Dark and Stranded Deep. I'm not really so much of a fan of. I have Subnautica and other games like that. I like playing mainly single player games and doing videos because it doesn't lag me as much as like this is online, but I do sometimes do online games too for the hell of it. At some point I'll be getting Ark and I'll be doing videos for it just for mere fun. It's not for say, oh, I did a video, it's fucking better than yours. Nothing like that. I just like to do it for fun and show people that either have the game or people who don't have the game so they know what they're missing out on or something like that. Well, I hope you enjoyed my video and have fun watching.